my bank account, surprised by what I see. The numbers keep on climbing, more wealth comes to me. Money comes unexpected, I'm richer overnight. I drew it with intention, cause like attracts like. You see, I get what I project, so wealth is my energy. Receive what I am, so abundance is my destiny. I get what I feel, so wealth becomes emotion. Receive what I perceive, riches are my devotion.
Oh, you went live on me. Oh, okay. I got you. I didn't realize that you went live. Let me hesitate. This. Sorry. You went live on me. Luckily, I wasn't talking. You might have heard something. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome to another Queen Universal reading just for you guys. This is a general reading. Okay. Hold up. Let me get my keyboard out the way. I don't want my keyboard in the way. Okay. This is a general reading. I know we missed last Wednesday. Reason why we missed last Wednesday was because, as you know, that was Thanksgiving Eve for a lot of you guys. And I thought you needed time to hang out with family and friends. So I decided not to do a reading. It doesn't change anything. We're now in the month of December, the last month of the year, you guys, right? And oh, wow, so much going on. So, this is a different type of reading. This is called a new near future tarot reading. So, we're going to use this today. Let's see how it works out. Um, let's see how it works out today. Again, thank you for hanging out with us here on Black Queen's Reading. I haven't used these cards in ages. Let's see, it's here. Nope, that's not those. I'm gonna try these. Um, so hold up, you guys. Give me a second here. Just put those there. And put oh, it'll stay there for right now. Okay. So again, if you guys have never been to one of my readings, this is a general reading. My name is well, it's not really my name, but Queen Universal Readings is the channel name. And I do these readings every Wednesday. I try to do it between 2 and 3 because I do another reading at 3 on my other uh my Facebook page called Black Queen's Reading. But me coming back, I had to do some other things before I kind of got started here. So this is a new type of reading. I usually use the other cards as far as the platform to do the reading on, but this one is called the Near Future Tarot Reading. So we're going to do this right here. I'm going to use this one for this time. It's not a lot of cards. It's 12 cards only. The other one was more than that. And then I also are going to also do my oracles with this because I love partnering up the oracles with these cards, with the tarots. Okay, so we're going to, as you can see, this is a general reading. Take from the reading what resonates with you and yours. Okay. Hold up here. Did I do that? Yeah, I did it. I dropped cards. I got Butterfingers today. Okay. So we're going to talk about, let me describe what we're going to talk about. The present, your money, your travel. No, I'm sorry. Your present, your money, any type of projects you're working on, your family, any type of worries you have, your health, love, any type of changes that you're going through or having to happen, travel, if you're getting ready to go somewhere, work, friendships, and the final advice you might need at the end of the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Again, this reading is from, I'm going to say June. Oh my God. This reading is from December today, 3rd to December the 10th. Okay. Um, Getting back in the spirit of reading is so awesome. Um, I do a lot of it on my own, like when I say on my own for myself, and I get some serious clarifications on some stuff, man. It's like, wow. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. So let's talk about what's going on right now. Okay, again, this is what the cards say. Okay, this is what the cards say. Whatever's going on in your present moment in your life right now is the first one we're going to see. You guys, I'm nervous. Oh my God, I'm nervous. Okay, I won't be nervous no more. So the first one is the presence. Let's see what's going on. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Somebody is feeling burdened. That is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands. Somebody is feeling burdened about something, somebody's anxious, okay? At this present moment. Um, I don't know what that is. Hopefully, whatever it is that you can, whatever needs to be done is going to be done for you. Okay. Hopefully, you find what is getting you in this mode of being exhausted, right? Tired. And I know it's a lot going on right now in some people's lives. And so this card is probably very much so justified, but doesn't have to stay that way. Okay. It also can talk about your struggle of being a better person, right? Struggling to make things better in your life for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Doesn't always mean something, tiresome. It can also mean that you're moving forward, you're doing things different. Whenever things are going like crazy in your life, sometimes that's preparing you for something great. Okay. So keep that in mind. Everything doesn't always have to be something bad. Okay. So in your present moment, there's some exhaustion. You might be overworking yourself. The holidays are here, so you might be doing more than what you need to, for some people. And then for other people, it could be a burden, something that you're dealing with and you're trying to get over it or you're trying to get through it. Okay. Could be the situation that's going on there. Okay, let's talk about the money. What's going on in your money house? Okay, what's going on in your money house? Somebody's gonna see some success. Okay, the sun is shining. Okay, the sun is shining. So if the sun is shining, those are good things that are coming. Doors are opening, opportunities are coming your way. There might be some type of stream of income that you've been thinking about doing, and now you have an opportunity to do it, right? So your money house is looking good. Okay. So let's say if you have some projects going on, it could be at home, it could be at work. What's going on with your projects? Okay. Oh, wow. So here we go with the devil's card with projects. Now, this could be something like you're bounded to this project. You want this project completed, but there could be some things that are interfering with it, but you're stuck to it. You need to make it happen. Hello. Yeah, like holding on tight. That's right. So you have to make sure whatever that project is, it's not running you and you're running it. Okay, keep that in mind because sometimes we get obsessive. Let me say that word, obsessive with some things. So kind of be careful with that project that you're working on. Okay, because it can become addictive. So keep that in mind. Um, and also with that project, there's an attachment to that. So it's almost like your baby. Okay. So you want all the good things to happen to your baby, right? You want your baby in the right mind, the whole 9 yards. So that can also be similar to what's going on with the project, right? So, and also that could be a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing because you got to remember, um, this could be in order for it to be balanced out, you got to look at both sides. You got to look at the good side and the bad side of what's going on, okay, in your project. So the next one is family. What's going on with the family? Okay, well, somebody is satisfied When you have the Nine of Pentacles, there's satisfied success. Things are going good in the family life. And you're proud to show off your family, right? So things are going nice, and you feel like almost like you're the matriarch of the family, and you're enjoying things, but you're not getting so caught up that maybe in the background there's some other underlying things going on, but that's all right. That's all right. Doesn't mean anything bad, right? So you're paying attention. You're making sure things are in the right place. You're making sure family is where it needs to be when it comes to the whole dynamics of what you consider the family. Because everybody's family dynamics is different. Okay. So what you consider a family, this is what's going on. And that's the Nine of Pentacles. Good things are happening in the family. And around this time, usually there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of forgiving, there's a lot of things going on around this time of the year. Okay. So keep that in mind. So let's talk about your worries. What's going on in the worries department? Who's worried about something? Okay. So if you're worried about something, this right here says that you don't really have to, right? The Three of Cups talks about celebrating whatever is going on that's successful in your life. So the worries might be need to be diminished, right? Or no worries at all, right? Because it's showing that you have a good support system, right? There's people in your corner, there's people that's working with you, and they want to see you win too. So keep that in mind, okay? That's in the worries house. So what's going on in your health house, okay? Oh, there's a tower moment in your health house. Are you taking care of yourself? Okay. Also, it could be getting rid of things that are hurting you, right? It could be getting rid of things that are hurting you, right? And moving forward, take whatever that needs to be done, the healing that needs to be done is going to happen. Okay. But keep in mind too, if this is not you, the good things that are happening, there also could be some stuff going on in your health. That's not only in your physical health, that's mental and emotional health too. So keep that in mind, right? Okay, let's talk about love. Let's talk about what is going on in the love house. Okay, what's going on in the love house? Oh, somebody's being judgy. You guys, I don't do reverse. So somebody's dealing with some judgment, right? This doesn't mean that somebody is judging you, okay? It also can mean you're awakening to something that you probably should have been paying attention to a long time ago, and that's in your love house, okay? It could be that there might be an absolution on something that, okay, this is the person you want to be with. We've made our decision. We're going to be together, right? It also talks about uh, having the opportunity to look at things and then saying, okay, this is where I want to be. Okay. That could be something else that's dealing with the love. Okay. That's in your love house. So is anybody going through any changes right now? Because that's the next house, the house of changes. What's going on in the house of changes? Somebody needs to rest. Somebody needs meditation. Somebody needs to start looking within. Okay. And that's the Four of Swords. Somebody needs some rest. Okay. Also, the changes that you're making, are they positive changes? Okay. And also, this is the time when I say meditate, we also want to talk about reflection, looking back, finding out what needs to be done with you. Okay. The changes that need to be done within you. Okay. Don't always necessarily what other people changes are. What are your changes for yourself? Okay. And that's the house, that's the eighth house. So let's see what's going on with travel. Somebody's going somewhere. We got, like I said, we're in the midst of the holidays. We just got through with Thanksgiving. Now we're going into Christmas. So there's some travel. Someone's doing some travel. How is your travel going to be working out? Wow. Are you planning on traveling with somebody else? Because the lover's card came out. Okay. Are you talking about doing a partnership travel, or are you talking about hanging out with your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever travel? But this talks about lovers, a balance, coming together, agreeing. So there's an agreement that somebody is going to travel together. Okay. Somebody's deciding to travel together, go somewhere together. Okay. All right. And it could be your lover. Okay. Right. All right. And it's going to be balanced. Okay, everything is gonna work itself out during the travel. Whatever decision you make, you guys are gonna come together on that decision. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your work house. This is number 10, which is your work house. So I'm putting it over here because you probably can't see it on the screen, but that's what the work house looks like. Okay, let's see if I can get over that way. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the workhouse. Oh, look, new opportunities. Okay, new opportunity, moving on, making things happen, having a purpose. Okay, in your work. Okay, whatever your work is, having purpose in it. All right. Oh, that's real good. And then let's talk about your friendship. Remember, we talked over here in the worries department where you had a support system, right? So let's see what's going on in your friendship. Ah, mastering, being able to master what a real friend is. Okay, using your skills to master what a good friendship is. Because I think lots of times we, again, I look at friendship like I look at love. Love can be featured in many different ways, and so can friendships. Okay, I kind of put that together. So you're mastering the skills that are needed to be a good friend. Okay. And you look for those same characteristics in the people that you find yourself engaging with. The same, you want to see those same characteristics, what you consider a friend, in those people that you're around or who you consider a friend, right? So let's see what our final advice is at the end. So let's see what the final advice is. Oh wow. Look at that. Two of Cups, final advice. Hmm. Being able to balance everything that you do, right? Um, Being able to partner with the right people, okay, and the right persons, okay? Looking for joy and happiness in all of this, okay? Looking for joy and happiness. You have it. You just got to find it, and you have to definitely use it, knowing how to utilize your happiness, okay, and your togetherness, and understand that this has to be balanced. Everything you do has to be balanced. If you don't balance your life, you'll have chaos all the time. You'll have tower moments over and over again. Seriously. So you have to figure out what's the balance in your life. Okay, when it comes to friends, family, money, find the balance in all of this. Okay? I try not to talk a lot of negative talk in my readings, but you do need to see the other side of everything. But yeah, you need to find the balance in everything. That's what I got for your final advice. Find that balance, okay, on the tarot. All right, so let's see what our oracle cards are talking about. Okay. Let's see what our numerology affirmations are talking about here. I need to let my desk down. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay, so what are our magic numbers today? We have the 555, transformation. Transformation. It says, I welcome change and transformation into my life, release old patterns, and embrace new possibilities with courage and excitement. Each transformation brings me closer to my true self. Yes, yes, I love that. 2626, serenity. Wow. I create harmony in all areas of my life. Love that. I prioritize my well being, ensuring balance. There we go, balance. The word today was abundance, right? So, here we go. Balance. I just said balance, you guys, between work and rest and play. Work, rest, and play. My balanced life brings me peace and fulfillment. There you go. Oh, these cards be singing. And the last one is 44, divine guidance. Yes, I receive divine guidance with an open heart. The universe speaks to me through signs and intuition. I am attending to its messages, which lead me towards my highest path. There you go. There you go. They not playing. The card not playing. They not playing, y'all. All right. All right. So let's see here. You know I love my numerology cards. Let's see what our angel cards are telling us. That was right on time. What did I say? I said balance. That should have been the word, huh? That should have been the word today. But I said abundance. That's all right. It's all right. Let's see there. I didn't think that card belonged in there. Okay. So let's see what we got going on here. Oh, look. Oh, my God. Look, y'all. Don't play. And look at the word. The word is change. Okay, encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, and creative work. You're going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is why you've been looking for. That is the why you have been looking for. Let me say it like that. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. There we go. There we go, y'all. These cards are not joking. Look at this. 2323. Endless cycles. Yes. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey. Repetitive. Circumstances and patterns. There's some truth you are resisting to accept. Wow, I wonder what that is. Over and over again until you're tired of it and restrained beyond depression. It makes a decision live life, it takes a decision to live life for yourself. Wow. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change. Change, there's a word, change. I love it. And the world around you follows. Man, don't play, don't play, don't play. 16-6 turn. Hold up, y'all. 16-16. Where is it? Oh, there they go. Hold up, I'm coming. Eyes are coming. Let's see here. Make sure I got the right cards. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it says here, readjustments. I love it. Overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning of a new romantic or platonic relationship. Friendship, as well as the chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall to pieces. Wow. Wow. So somebody might be out there hankering to start a new relationship with you. Hello. How are you? Hello. So there might be somebody in the shadows waiting for you. Okay? Let me know if it is. Okay? Let me know if somebody's slipping in the shadows, watching you from afar, not like a stalker. Okay? Somebody that you've already known. And maybe somebody you've actually ignored. You ever thought about that? Somebody that you might have ignored. Didn't know they were coming. Right? So let's see what we got going on here. All right. The Obsidian. Death. Oh, that card. Oh, death came up. Okay. To the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. So look, you ain't got to do nothing else. I've done it all, right? Then we have hope. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the presence. Wow. Illusion. Who is illusioned, right? It says everything you can imagine is real. Yeah, you can make it real. Whether you know that or not, you have the ability to make it real. So let's see here. Let's see what our, here we go. Let's see what our spiritual symbols is talking about. Sometimes they'll be right on it. And then sometimes they miss the mark. Again, take from this reading what resonates with you and yours. Okay. All right. Okay, so what we got going on here? A snuffed candle, deadlines, running out of time. Stop wasting time. Procrastination, end of life phase. New life phase needs to start. So quit shuffling your feet. Let's make this happen. Wow, shower. Starting fresh. Good. Good life ahead. Abundance. Elimination of negative thoughts. Good health. Purification. Compliments. Inner healing. Love. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. And the last is get better. Get better. I love that one. Get better. Hold up here. Get better. Hmm. Okay. It says, get better. Let your connection with the spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. Yes, yes, yes. Now, that can also go when we talk about master. We talk about the eight pentacles, which talks about even though it fell in the friendship house, it also talks about finding something and mastering it. If it's something you already know how to do, master it, get better. Okay. Work on getting it better. Okay. All right. Oh, tunnel vision. Somebody has tunnel vision. Consumes thoughts and emotions, often blinding you from the bigger picture. Wow. Who is that? Wow. Is someone out there self-sabotaging themselves, undermining your success by procrastinating, negative self-talk, or fear of failure? Yes. We're going into this new year and we've got to have this new mindset. It's not about making a New Year's resolution and all that stuff. Basically, it's time for you to switch up how you think, okay? In order for you to grow and be a better person moving forward, everything you're doing in your life, you've got to grow. Okay. You got to come out of where you're at. Okay. Right. No boundaries. Difficult to establish healthy respect. Take care of, ensure your needs are met. So make sure you're putting boundaries in place this year. If it's nothing else, put those boundaries in place when it's dealing with people, especially difficult people in your life. Okay. You have to have boundaries because people take advantage of you when you don't. Okay? And we don't want that. Let's see what our question is going to be today. All right, imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yes, yes, yes. Do you have empathy? I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. You have to be able to do that. Yes. Last but not least, we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Understand you have a divine guide that makes sure you're not alone. You have someone to get advice from that you may ask. If something is wrong, how do you handle it? Take time out. Remember, truly the God is in you. Everything starts with you, your inner self, right? Everything starts with you. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. New beginning. There we go. New beginnings. I love that. Yes, indeed. Look, environment. 4 and 4 is 8. Yes, 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 yes. And 18. 1 and 9 is 10. Pride. Throw away that pride. Sometimes pride is good, and sometimes pride is bad, depending on how you do things. Okay? Depending on how you see it. Okay? Let's see here. Now let's talk about our elements. What's going on with our elements, right? Let's see. What is going on with our elements? So we have imagine. I think we had imagination came up earlier, right? A place where your heart feels at home, finding that comfort. Look, I consider this gather together. I would say that with the environment, your own community of support and love. So there you go. Your three of cups right there, support and love. And then we can look at the two of cups, and then we can look at the lover's card, okay? Support and love, okay? Yes, yes, yes. And then the last one, understand that where you're going, you are safe. You are safe. There's no need to be afraid. You are safe. Ah, ah. Okay. So, we will do those. Okay, so let's see what our affirmation is, our awakening affirmation is for today. What is our awakening affirmation telling us today? So our awakening affirmation is telling us, it says masculine. Remember, we are made of masculine and feminine energy. People don't want to say that, oh, I'm not masculine. Yeah, we're made of both. We have both of them in us. So it says here, we are taught for so long that the only way to be is to succeed, to achieve, to drive, push, push, pull, pull, do. And there's nothing wrong with this, of course. But what we are not taught is that the masculine drive that is innate within all of us was meant to be balanced. See, I told you. Balance, 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 right? By its feminine counterpart, so that in the midst of it all, succeeding, achieving, doing, there's a feeling and there is being. So the doing part is fine, but you also just need to be. And sometimes with the feminine energy that's in us, all we have to do is show up. Everything will work out. All we have to do is show up. The presence, the energy we carry, we exude, makes everything kind of work in the way that it needs to. But you got to believe in that. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe that this is what's happening to you. Okay? You got to believe in that. And sometimes it's hard for us to do that. Sometimes it's really hard for us to do that, right? So let us top this off. Put this right here. Let's top this off with our spiritual awakening questions. We have 6 questions we're going to ask, and the cards are going to answer them for us. Let's see what we have here. So the questions we're going to ask, and these are our laws, right? So the questions we're going to ask is, what are you resisting within yourself? What have you to embody to manifest what you want in the world? What is your greatest resistance? And what have you mastered? Okay. And what others need to align themselves with you? Okay. The sign, the last but not least, the sign that you have been waiting for. So what we got here. So the first question is, what are you resisting within yourself? The law of karma. You are being called to a higher purpose. Let me say this again. Hello. The law of karma. You are being called to a higher what? Purpose. Wow, that is deep. I love that. The next question is, what have you to embody to manifest what you want in the world? The law of truth. Love unconditionally and create healthy boundaries. There's a word, boundaries, you guys. Create healthy boundaries. Yes. Okay. What it says, your greatest resistance. What is your greatest resistance? The law of increase. You don't want to increase. Wow. You were born for greatness. These cards are like just saying this whole reading's like all a big old pot of gold. Okay. Because it's right on time. Now, what have you mastered? Have you mastered the law of intention? Give up complaining. Give up complaining. I love it. Give up complaining. Yes. What others need to align with in order to align with you, they have to be creative. It says the law of creation. Focus their mind to create their deepest desires just like you want. Those are the type of people you want around you. Not a bunch of chaos, not a bunch of mess, not a bunch of drama, but somebody who's being creative and understand they're creative and they're creating their deepest desires because that's what you want, right? And the last one is the sign you have been waiting for, the law of non attachment. Let go, release, and allow, I can't even say the word, miracles. Look, let go, release, and allow miracles. There we go. There we go, you guys. There you go. Like I say to my doggies sometimes. I'm not calling you guys doggies, but that's how I like to talk. There you go, baby. All right, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me here on Queen Universal Readings here on YouTube. Please do not hesitate to subscribe. I come every Wednesday. I might add another day in. I'm thinking about it for next year. Bringing in another day where we can we're going to have a day for reading, then we're going to have a day for learning, because I actually had started when I started this. I went through teaching certain things, but I'm going to get back to that because that's what I love doing. So in the meantime, I hope this reading helped you guys. You guys have a great evening, and bye bye.